Hello, Internet. Welcome to the Awesome Wood Things channel. This is another Learn Adobe Now session. I am super glad you are here. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Kind of freaked out a little bit. I hit the close window option. I don't know if I dropped anyone. Oh, and now I'm not signed in. Hold on a sec. What is happening? Hey, there's Steve. Hello, hello. Give me 1 second. I'm getting myself organized here. Had something freaky happen, but I think we are all good. Pop out chat. Yeah, we go. Just out of curiosity, Steve, were you waiting before the top of the hour in this area? Did you notice anything funky? KSM is here. Hiya. That's what KSM wrote. Hello. Welcome to another Learn Adobe Now session on Awesome Wood Things. Okay, well, Steve, I presume everything's all good. In any event, we are going to learn some cool Adobe Illustrator stuff. It was just slow to start. Okay, excellent. Well, hopefully everything is going good now. I hope that is the case. Seems all fine here. Excellent, excellent, excellent. Well, what we're going to do today is take a look at a project that I need to complete. And, Illustrator isn't always glamorous stuff. Sometimes you just got to grind it out and get through the work at hand. And that's exactly what's going to happen on this show. However, don't freak out because a lot of the techniques I'm going to use, it will be good for you to see how I use them and how repetitive how they repeat themselves, how repetitively they are used. Hey, Chris Nealon's here. Hello, hello. And I just want to thank real quick all of my patrons because after this show is done with the live portion, it will go unlisted on Awesome Wood Things. If you are a patron over on patreon.com/awesomewoodthings, you'll get a nice list of all of these show reruns or the recorded sessions. You can always go to facebook.com/awesomewoodthings and just find my public post to this. But let me run through this quick. So Harneal Media. Steve's actually in the chat. He is he's a viewer on the Patreon page. So we've got Polly Wants a Crafter. Thank you for your support. Go check out facebook.com/pollywantacrafter hyphens. That's Jerry Brown. Awesome dude. Driveway Workshop with Jim Bashirs. He's on YouTube. Mike Laffey threw me some money. He's got the Maybe podcast, which is awesome, by the way. And Javier Unzuela from Javi's Woodshop on YouTube as well. So thank you for my patrons. I appreciate your support. I don't know how often I'll do that. Dave Gatton is here. Is there any way to purchase Adobe Illustrator other than the cloud version? No. Cloud version is your only method. Good to see you here, Dave. I got a lot of positive feedback from the shout out that you gave Awesome Wood Things, particularly my next show, which is going to be awesome, the All Things YouTube. Thank you for that. And thank you for your past super chats, Dave. Dave Gatton, previous super chat supporter. Jamie Page from JP Woodwork. Osprey Mama. Katie. All good. All good. All right. Well, let's get into some fun stuff, shall we? I'm going to show you what I got here. This is... well, let's just jump in. Get me sharing the screen here. Okay, having some trouble sharing the screen. Where's my share button? Got to make the screen bigger. My. I will get the hang of this sometime. Dave says, well deserved. Thank you. Simply Wooden Creations is here. That's Russ Clarity. Hi, Russ. Hope you're feeling better. Russ had some work done. You are screen sharing and presenting to everyone. Excellent. Well, here's what I have for you today. If I super chat now, that's a question. Yeah, super chat is open. You certainly ask questions throughout any of my sessions. Super chat helps me see them, but it's not required. Totally optional on your part. Oh my goodness, there goes another Dave Gatton super chat. He says, let's get this party started. Speaking of super chat, thank you, Dave. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. If one of my mods could throw down a link to Mr. Dave Gatton CNC, I would very much appreciate that. Thank you. Thank you, Dave. Okay, so what do we got here? Now, I was very bummed recently because there's this free utility on the interwebs that gives you a printable calendar. And it kind of looks, and I loved this printable calendar because, well, it was just so perfect. And I need to create a calendar for my baseball fan club. This is last year's calendar. So I went to my little widget here. Let me see, free printable. There was one of these. I think it was this one. Nope, not that one. Nope, not that one. Where is it? Oh, I know where it is. Hold on. Now watch this be fixed, but I just want to. This one. Okay, watch this. So I used to come to this website all the time, every year, and I used to just print out a little calendar for myself because it was an awesome, it looked like this. It was just all up on one page. There was no extra fluff. There was no default holidays. It was just a straight up calendar, and I loved it. And there was a problem with the website. Oh, hey, we got another super chat from Chris Nealon. Niantic River wood crafting with Chris Nealon. Thank you so much for he says, yowza. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Well, as you can see, this my favorite little website widgets. The whole website isn't even loading because, hey, that's a problem. So I found another downloadable printer website, and this is what I got. Okay, this is a PDF that I opened in Illustrator, but look at it. The numbers, they're all like together with spaces, because when you convert from a PDF, you don't know what you're going to get. And plus it's all this black. I want to print, several hundred of these. So I don't want a lot of toner, all that black. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to adjust this calendar and make it into a 2018 calendar. And I have this one that I printed out and marked up. These are the dates that I have to do. And I'm going to show you how I do that. I'm going to use a lot of shortcuts and a lot of cool techniques. So that will that'll happen. I'm just gonna, Chris, gonna put you here in the chat. There we go. On the chat is Chris Nealon's YouTube channel. Thank you for your support. Where am I here? I'm all over the place. Okay, so let's get this party started. Where I have these pink, I need to make, the black dates. These are our meeting dates. And where it's highlighted in green, I need to do these pill-shaped things because I think that's kind of this represents the days that the baseball team is playing a home game, and then these are the fan club events here. Um, so now here's the thing. What a novice would do is they would just start moving things around. That's not what you want. Okay. A calendar is, repeating graphic elements and they all have to align every which way. So if you start moving things around willy-nilly, you're not going to have a good time. So I will show you a couple techniques to kind of um, make sure everything stays where it needs to go. All right, so what I'm going to do here is I want to find the exact spacing between this stuff. So here's what I'll do. I'll just create a line. Could be any line, colored anything. And you know what color I like, folks. At least what color I like to deal with. And what I'm going to do is just kind of drop some guides in here because I want to be really precise. And I'm just trying to learn the spacing. All right, so here I have what I want to do is put a little tick mark at the beginning of every one of these. And I'll lock my guides. Guides, lock. And I'll move this one over here. Okay, good. Well, here's one thing I like to do is I like to just arbitrarily do it. Just like I'm way off. Like, see how far I'm off there? Like that's where I wanted to be, and I'm right there. And then I just Command D, which is what? Let me do that again. I'll just drag this out arbitrarily. Command D, Command D, Command D, Command D, Command D, and then I'll highlight all of these. Sometimes you get the text with it, and then I'll use the scale tool. Target down there, pick it up there. Now I have an even distribution. And now what I want to do is measure this. Okay. A couple ways to measure it. What I like to do, maybe I'll just draw, a bring this out here. All right, one thing I'll do is I'll just draw a rectangle, and I snap to the point because my snaps are on. Okay, snap to point. Love that. This is the best thing in Adobe Illustrator right here. Snap to point. And since I drew this rectangle, now those measurements are in memory. So if I go to draw another rectangle, I'll just click down, single click, boom. Look at that, 25 and 2.25 points. Copy that. All right. Just trying to get my measurements here. Okay, so now let's bring up the preferences. Now I know what you're thinking. You're like, Matt, you haven't done anything yet. Why don't you just get to work? And it's very tempting to kind of move these numbers around. No, no, no. You have to do this pre-work first. Believe me, I've been using Illustrator a long time. All right, so what I'll do is I will go into the preferences and I'll put the keyboard increment to what I had. 25, and it should be points by default. Yeah. Perfect. So now if I want to move a number around, I can use my keyboard. Look at this. Like, it's perfectly moving it around. Now the height is a little different. The height is, it's these numbers are farther away left to right than they are up and down, and that's fine. Nothing wrong with that. So let's get that height going. Put that here. There we go. Let's measure the height now. It's 18 and change. Just copy that. But now I got my keyboard increments all the same. That's going to be huge. Okay. So now I'll get rid of this stuff here. Oops. Just want to get rid of the lines. See, sometimes you select the text too, which is fine. Just get rid of that. And then why don't I do this? I'm going to put these guides here. Okay, so now I've got everything kind of all figured out. So let's look at January. January of 2019 starts on a Tuesday. So I need to shift all of this over. Okay. So let's do that. Maybe I'll make a new layer and I'll shove all of this up in the new layer. And I like my layers to be this default color. Where is the default color? Really? Oh well. Happy that color. All right. So let's get to moving. I'll just hit the arrow key to the right. Boom. And then we'll take these. Bring that down. Get that lined up and then go over. How's that look? Why is this here? That can go away. That can go away. Whoops. Doggone it. Hold on a second. Okay. Anyway, how's that look? Yep, that's right. 31st is on a Thursday. 1st is on a Tuesday. We're rocking and rolling. Doctor, my brain hurts. Uh-oh, was I zooming in and out too fast? Sorry, Chris. All right, let's take a look at the next month. Oh, did I get lucky? Look at that. February of 2019 is the same as February of 2018. 18 and 19 are the same. I got lucky. Sure looks the same to me. Oh, wait a minute. Is it? Nope, it's not. It's not. Look, starts on a Friday. See, I kind of saw what I wanted to see. I was getting a little overzealous. No, this is very new to me. Okay, well that's fine. Well, this is a good episode for you to join because because we're not going really crazy with some advanced stuff here. I'm just going to pick these up, move this batch over here. I like to line up one of the numbers. And then with them lined up, I'll just use the left arrow key. Boom. And that's what this preference does. Right there, keyboard increment. Here, let me show you a little better. See if this works. Does that show up? Keyboard increment. See me hovering over it right there? That's what you want. And that keyboard increment is what I figured out at the very beginning. So let's proofread February. Yep, Friday. Looking good. Same thing with March. March needs to slide over one. Right arrow key. Boom. Then I'll just click, hold, and drag through here. Now all 5 of those are selected in this column. Kind of wrap that over there. And here I'll line it up. And then left arrow key. Boom. March is now in sync. Oh, but what happened here? Oh, here. Problem. Yes, I got to go down one. Boop. And now this is what I like to do. See, when you have a hanger, because this has 6 rows, homie, don't play that. What I do is I just, because I don't want to lose the space. Look at this. This is an 8.5 by 11 sheet of paper. All right. Like, I have no space. Like, do you think I can afford a full white row just to accommodate this 31 just because March is ballsy and has 31 days? No, 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 no. This, alls we need to do is represent that is our day. Well, technically it's the 18th. Technically it's the 19th. That's wrong. It should be the 18th. They can't be. Dave says they can't be. I don't know exactly what that means. All right. April, again, shifted by 1. So let's do that. Take April, shift it over. Take these, bring them over. Shit. One more time. Okay. Once they're lined up, left key, front row. 29th is walking out of place. Okay, let's proofread April. Yep, that looks good. All right, so I won't bore everyone with this. Let me just kind of speed things up here, and then we'll get to the next to-do item. You know what? Why am I killing myself doing these onesie twosies? I am just going to select everything here. Move them all over at once. There we go. Mitch Dietrich is here. Hi, Mitch. I am turning a 2018 calendar into a 2019 calendar because my free line art calendar making widget tool on the interweb that someone third party created no longer works. And I can't find a calendar that's graphically the way I want. So guess what I'm doing? Taking care of business myself. And I'm just using some shortcuts and repetitive tasks here to show you that if you take the time to get things figured out up front, you won't you won't fight with yourself because everything's going to be misaligned later on down the line. And I used the keyboard increment feature for that. Portal Woodworks is here. Hi, Dave. Welcome. The kids in the back of the class are showing up. I love it. I encourage shenanigans. Now, see, this was the thing down here. Look at this one. This has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, look at this one. September's a little different. Got to shove all this stuff up one. There we go. Copy. Oh, this is what I like to do. I copied it to the clipboard, paste in front, and then shove it over. Do I have 2 there? Nope. And then I'll just 30. Miter Mike's Woodshop is here. Hi, Mike. I wonder if the thumbs up button works. Yep, it does. Thanks for the thumbs up. Yeah, yeah, with these videos going to unlisted, not sure what a thumbs up means, but hey, it's engaged. Oh, wait a minute. What's happened here? Can I not do this one? Yes, I didn't. This month must have slipped by me. I don't know why. I'm making a 2018 calendar into a 2019 calendar using repetitive steps and doing it the right way so I do not shoot myself in the foot by making things more difficult. Here's another one of these. Since these months, I only need to communicate just a few bits of information. This hanging day on the 6th row, I squish like that. Why? Because I can. Matt, going to head over to see Doc soon. Want to make a day of it? Yes. Yes. If you're going on a road trip, Mike, yeah, give me the details. If I'm available, I will make it work. I owe him. Dave from Portal Woodworks gave me a piece of equipment that I have to give to him. It's been what? Well, I guess 9 months since I've had it. Thankfully, Doc's not in too much of a hurry for it, so I need to deliver Doc a package, so I could do that as well. 28, 9, 30. Again, see, the rookie would just go like that. That's not good. A better rookie would go like this, but use the constrain tool. But that's not good because it might not be lined up. The pro would do this. They would highlight one, copy it, paste in front, and then keyboard increment. Boom. Now I know this is in the exact right location. Of course, I'll make it 31 days. December has 31 days. Yes. Yes. All right, so now let's double check my work here. Yep, November looks right. October looks right. Starts on a Tuesday, ends on a Thursday. September, that looks good. August looks good. July looks good. June, May, April, March, February, and January. Okay, now I need to get get my dates. So this needs to be the 15th. We're meeting on the 15th, not the 16th. So I will highlight this black pill. Why can't I highlight that? There we go. And then move that over. Now see, when I move that over, this 16 is actually white. So let me make this black. Fill that with black. Move that over. Now this 15 is black. Got to make the 15 white. Make that white. There we go. And the 15 was bold. Well, I mean these should be bold. Command T, Courier, bold. Now this one used to be white. I'll make that Courier regular. You know, the banks give away calendars for free every year. Yes, but I need to print about 300 of these things, and I don't want a lot of black toner on there. And I don't need a lot of extraneous information. Like I don't need squares. I just need, it serves a very simple purpose. And I'm a particular type of person. I don't know if that's a good trait or a bad trait, but I guess that's why I'm good at programming, programming the computer and doing very analytical type things. So now we've got this bold and white. This is no longer bold and white. Now it's regular and black, and I moved that over. And that needs to be there. Now we'll do 19. This is actually wrong. This needs to be the 19th as well. Oh, since this is a 19th, I can steal it. Once I get this one right, I'll just copy and move it over to there. So let's do that. Let's make this white and bold, white, bold. Okay, see now I did it. You can't tell I did it because white on white. Okay. Now this guy needs to be, whoops. This needs to be black. This is the fill. That's the stroke. Why is that not black? Become black. There we go. And it's bold. Become regular. All right. Now this, I'm not even playing. Just delete all that stuff over there. I'll copy what I want from here. Here we go. January, February, March are now accurate. Make sure you save the file for next year. Speaking of saving, I better do that. Well, I started out, Russ, by using a free web utility to generate this PDF file, which then I opened in Illustrator, and I loved it. And then the website owner let it go to crap. It doesn't function anymore. It wouldn't even load. I tried to load it. And so I found this one online, which was close. But, again, I don't want the rules. Those aren't needed. And then some of they're not individual pieces of text. It's one long piece of text with spacing that's really funky. And it just doesn't work. Too dark. I want it very light so it doesn't take up much toner. Anyway, you get it. This guy's moving to the second. This is our big banquet right here. Make this bold. See, now I'm doing all this work and you can't tell what's happening because it's white on white, but I know what's going on. Move that over. See, there's the 2. See, it's there. The 2 is there. It's just white. You can't see it. And this is here, but it's not black. So I'll make that black, filled with black. Bring that down. Now our banquet on the second is ready to rock. And I'll save again. That's my birthday. Portal Woodworks. Do you want a ticket to go see a welcome back dinner event where the entire baseball team will be at the event and one player or coach will sit at your table while you enjoy dinner and a fabulous presenters, all things baseball. It's amazing. It's a really fun time. We get about 200 people attend this event. And it's something, and it happens, as you can see on the calendar, it happens right before the start of baseball. So we go to this cool event and get all revved up for baseball. And then a couple days later, boom, opening day. It's fun. I have really, I'm really enjoying working with this fan club because they were way behind on technology. Everything was paper driven and everything was in Microsoft Excel, like not Google spreadsheets, but like it was just a mess. And they used to send out blast emails 25 at a time. Like they would, they would write the message, they would blind copy 25 people, send that one out, and they would paste the message in again, blind copy the next 20. I'm like, oh my God. Oh my God. And everything was check. Everything was check. Paper checks if you wanted to pay for something in the mail. I said, look, there's got to be a better way. So I'm like, let me help out. And they were like, well, hey, we're electing officers. And if you want to, be an office, I'm like, whatever. And it voted me in. And then so I got them on MailChimp. MailChimp is the newsletter bulk email thing. Got all that figured out. Not only are we using MailChimp to do the emails, but it also manages metadata about each member, if they paid their dues, what events they attended, yada, yada, yada. So it's like all the management is like in that one system. And then I'm like, well, where's your Facebook page? They had 2 websites and they were like, something 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 dot something 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 dot something 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 dot blogspot.com. Like, oh, I got them a branded website. Now we're on meetup.com too, and we've got the Facebook page. I don't know. It's a lot of fun. But a lot of people are old school and they want printable calendars and stuff like that. So well, they'll come to our meetings. We meet once a week, and I'll hand everyone a calendar. They'll come home and they'll tack it on their fridge, and then they'll show up the rest of the year. I use MailChimp for my newsletter. It's great. It is, and it's free. It's free if you have like less than what is it, Russ? 2,000 subscribers, you get the free package. Fully functional, professional software solution. Well, I guess it's a software as a service. It's an online tool. All the bells and whistles. We pay $0 for this thing. And like I said, it's managing our whole member list. So it's like not even I can't believe, but that's their business model. They're like, we want to give it away for free. And if you grow, then you can pay us and, we'll grow with you with money. It's perfect. I love it. So anyway, this is what this is for, the fan club and it's a AA baseball team in my town. So anyway, they needed help. So I'm like, hey, you need help and I need a well-functioning club. I'm like, how about we help each other out? I'll help you function better. And they're like, yep. So to copy this down here. Get rid of that. This is still white. Make that black. This guy isn't white. We'll make him white. And he's not bold. There we go. I think that's right. Is that our meeting date? May 22nd? Oh, what's wrong here? Does anyone see the problem? How did that not? How did I miss that one? See how it's shifted? It's supposed to start on a Wednesday. Oh my, getting difficult. Boop. I'll have to rewatch what I did. I must have flubbed something. That's the thing about being a presenter and doing work at the same time. I have to punch out to get the family dinner. Thanks for all this information. You got it, Chris. Thanks for the super chat. I appreciate it. Yeah, if you're around for all things YouTube, that's going to kick off in about 15 minutes. And that's going to be a hot show. I got some good stuff. Where was I? I was on May, right? Yeah. I'm making up my own month. That reminds me of one of my favorite Dilbert cartoons. Is anyone familiar with the comic? I guess it's a comic, not a cartoon. I guess it's a cartoon also. Dilbert. Love that shit. Love that. He's a engineer, programming engineer. And he was speaking of making up your own calendar, the scheduling software just wasn't getting the dates short enough to meet the deadline. So he created his own month. He says, when's the project due? He says, the 15th of Flopuary. Flopuary is what the software came up with because it needed to, it needed to be done by a certain time, and there was no way to compress it, so it made its own month. There, now May looks correct. Boy, that was really strange, wasn't it? Strange things are happening. All right, let's see here. Make this white. I love these little defaults right there. Love that. Bold. Make that regular and black. Get rid of that bubble. Now, we'll double check June. Does June look right? It does. Better save. Okay, this needs to move to the 16th. Get rid of that one. That goes black. This goes white. That goes bold. This goes regular. That's the one thing about Illustrator. Did you notice? There is no Command B bold. Isn't Command B bold in every desktop publishing application under the sun? Not Illustrator. You need to use the style submenu in the character palette. That's the thing. You can have control or you can have easy. But you can't have them both ways. So I guess that's just the way it is. August is the 20th. Oy, oy, oy. Black and regular. Bold and white. Send that to the back. There we go. I knew it was there. Does that look centered? That does not look nice and centered, does it? Change that. All right, where was I? May. Yeah. Look at this. I got lucky. 18th of June. Yay. July. What does July look like? Did I do this already? I did. I think I was getting ahead of myself. Slide that over. Switch these around. Bold and white. Just moves. Change the style. Now this, in December, this is our Christmas party. And this, I got to tell you, is a blast. Why? Because we have a singer come in and she entertains us while we have a full dinner and an indoor snowball fight. Can you believe that? Indoor snowball fight. We have these plushy snowballs. They're neat. Dave Gatton asks, is Inkscape similar to Adobe Illustrator? The answer is yes, it is similar. It is a line art program, just like Adobe Illustrator. So you can do the same things with Inkscape. Inkscape is, I believe, free. So, yes, it is very similar. And a lot of people like it. I've never used it. I've spent my career in the professional desktop publishing area and always had access, thankfully, to Adobe Illustrator. Look at what I noticed. December, he shoved down a row. I need to push that up. And then while I'm pushing that up, I can copy, paste in front. Push those down. These were squishy because remember I had them squishy because that's the way I like to do it. 28, 29, 30, 31. How's that looking? So if I'm not mistaken, I think I have completed this where I didn't do the pills because I'll have to kind of slide these pills around based on the new home schedule. I can do that on my own. This is what the main thing I wanted was the dates 15, 19, 19. I know that says 18, but it really needs to be 19. 2, 21, 18, 16, 20, 17, 15, 8. Yes. I changed that to 2019. Perfect. Going to save that. Okay. Remember, once this live stream ends, this goes unlisted on Awesome Wood Things, but you can go to facebook.com/awesomewoodthings and you can find the public post that'll bring you here, or be a $1 or more patron. And then I have them all listed there in easy column list. My Facebook page, Awesome Wood Things Facebook page, I'm almost at 2,000. I need about 100 more likes. So if you have not liked the Awesome Wood Things Facebook page, drop a like on that. That'd help me out. I'd like to get to 2,000. I think that'd be cool. Facebook pages are kind of slow to get traction, but I've been grinding it out. And then if anyone wants to be invited to the Facebook event, I make Facebook events for these live hangouts and then invite people. If you want to get invited to that, let me know and I'll put you on my little, what do you call it, list, and dump you on there. I like that page today. I thought I already had. Oh, that's fine. All good. You know, there's a couple of those pages too that I'm like, how, like Mancrafting. Chad from Mancrafting. I did not like his Facebook page for some reason. I'm like, oh my gosh. Happens all the time. All right. I have to prepare the studio for the All Things YouTube show, which means turn those lights to blue and put on a green shirt and then change the TV screen. All this work, I know. So I'm going to shut this down, hang around Awesome Wood Things, and then we'll see you over on All Things YouTube. Excellent. Congrats, Matt. Just hit 1K, says Miter Mike's Woodshop. 1K? Awesome. I love it. All right. Thank you, line art people. Line art rules. JPEGs drool. Wardrobe change. I know. That's like, you know, maybe I should kind of keep that close to my chest. Anyway, thank you, everyone.